Okay, let's see. So with Linux, you have to make sure it's executable as a program. It's loading. Notice it's off center. That's okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. So yeah, these are the challenges of the team. Can't open it. Can't select it yet. Okay. H E interacted object and doors. There's the bats. So we're designing real world bioreactors. That's one of the projects in the manufacturing plant. So if it's gonna be like this, you have to have LEDs inside. Actually, yeah, you need to modularize it. Ideally, it'll be in squares or hexagons and units. It can't be helped, so I keep going. Wow, this feels so. Once this starts working properly, this is gonna be so awesome. So yeah, um, call this. Is this the one that? So yeah. So there's a problem because some of the objects have a flat bottom. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, there. Okay. This is not yet finished. So this is where how you get to the center where there's no gravity. So yeah. What are the key things you need to know? Um this is made with our procedural character world generator. You get that from Neem world generator and what you call this? Yeah, a lot of workstations. Honestly, like if I had better funds, this would not be workstation. These are gonna be CNC machines and robots, a ton of robots, and they'll be distributed around for the counterweight system, or they'll be there, but there'll be something massive like water, balancing everything out. Yeah, um, yeah. So yeah, I guess it's a normal workstation analogs. I'm imagining very few. What if you want to sit down? You'll have an exoskeleton to sit down on your ass, but normally you don't sit down. You walk around the space. These characters will be fine. Will be running around, um, performing their exercise. The incredible amounts of exercise needed. Um, I think these kinds of structures will happen before we successfully create the genetics that minimizes the amount of exercise. Um, but yeah, not to mention that, creating the nerves, um, that allow you to, um, you know, um, control yourself is important um, part of exercising. Wow, team's almost done. So in what it's supposed to be is that we're spinning. The 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 world you see should be wobbling. We're gonna have to like animate but the system right now it's designed that um it follows the perspective of the character. To create the centrifugal physics for it is gonna be like 3 months of work. So what we're doing is making the world spin around the character, um, animate everything around the character. So it's not multiplayerable. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's not like my book is selling, and it makes enough money to like support this. This is like instead of buying books, I'm spending money on this. Yeah, but of course, if I get this to work, and what you call this, if I get this to work and um call this, if I get this to work, the goal is that um one, hopefully if it gets to work, more people will buy it, and if more people buy it, then we can do something more ambitious, which is to make all our tools in Godot and web, particularly solar system generation, and create a kind of 3D VTT, um, not as ambitious as Universe Sandbox, which is a physics generation generator simulation, but just to have the spaces, the distances correct, and the planets moving, so that you know where you have to be when you want to travel from star A to star B, and it's integrated in Neem Worlds generators, more realistic world building mechanisms. So that's one of the things we're trying to do. If we are able to accomplish that, then any GM, any person who wants to make an elaborate setting in sci-fi has the tools to populate it, get all the distances right, create adventures and scenarios. And note that this will be savable files. People can run their games in this kind of scenario, so they can sell, buy and sell, and we'll just try to support the platform. If you look at my LinkedIn and all my projects, we're big open source advocate. You could see the way my books are written; they're all open source, GPL, open gaming. So it's like we have to create a platform to make this all sustainable. Of course, like given what's happening in the real world, my odds of that is um, not zero. It's near zero. But having created all of this and having proved all of this, I live in a world where it is not a zero chance. It is near zero, but not a zero chance. Okay, so this is just an Aquino of Game in the Brain, and I hope you like the demo.